Spider Little Seed chirped with pride. Actually, said Spider, you are not a sunflower, you are a little dried up old seed. I am not, said the seed. I am a sunflower. Spider threw his eyes up into his head and scurried away. As he made his way along the path, he passed Snail. Snail, I wonder if you might have a word with our friend Seed. You see, she seems to have gotten it into her head that she is a sunflower. Oh dear, yes of course, the snail replied. We need to set her straight. Dragging his shell upon his back, Snail slithered along his silken trail until he finally saw his friend laying on the dry soil. My dear friend, Seed, Snail called. Oh, hello, Snail, smiled Seed. Spider tells me that you are having illusions of grandeur. My dear, now, we don't want you to be disappointed or to feel bad about yourself, but you need to come to terms with the fact that you are just an ordinary dried up old seed. You always have been and you always will be. You are very wrong, Snail, said Seed. I'm a sunflower. Snail shook his head and slid along his way until he bumped into Worm. My dear Worm, sighed Snail, we have a problem. Little Seed has gotten it into her head that she is a sunflower, and let's face it. But before Snail could finish his sentence, Worm laughed out loud, scoffing at the very thought of it. Ha ha, don't worry, said Worm. I'll sort her out and put her straight. But before he could wriggle his way, the clouds cracked open and the rain started to pour from the heavens. Worm quickly burrowed into the soil. Spider snuggled into the drain pipe, and Snail hid inside his shell until the sun came out. All night and all day, the rain did not stop pounding on the earth. As the soil became ever more soft beneath her, Seed felt herself burying deeper and deeper. She quenched her long, dry thirst and stretched with all her might until her sides split wide open. Oh no, she thought, I am done in and sunk. However, she was not done in and sunk at all. A long green tentacle wove its way to the surface, pushing through the mud into the daylight, growing taller and taller and taller and taller, until Seed stood so tall that she could almost taste the sunshine. As the sun rays touched her face, so all her golden petals opened. She looked down at the ground, so far away to see her friends, Spider, Snail, Worm looking very worried. Hey, what's wrong with you guys? She called. We've lost our friend. She's a little old dried up seed. Have you seen her? They shouted. Yes, it's me, she called back. I told you, I'm a sunflower. Why, didn't you believe in me when I knew so deeply this is who I am? Neither Spider, Snail, nor Worm could answer her. To be honest, they felt a bit ashamed that they had ever doubted her. Who could have guessed that Seed was a beautiful sunflower? She knew though, didn't she? It was just a case of waiting for the right conditions, and who knows what seed are inside any of us. Waiting for the rain and sun to help us burst into the sunflower that we are supposed to be. Do you know what you would like to grow into? I think we should be like Seed and trust our heart, for as long as we are loving and kind people, that's the main thing, isn't it?